Late one rainy night in Connecticut, millionaire entrepreneur Daniel Harper, 42, raced his car through the winding roads leading to his secluded mansion. He had just finished a business trip and checked into a hotel when he realized something terrifying. He forgot his laptop at home. Not just any laptop, the one containing exclusive blueprints for a multi-million-dollar project, confidential client files, and prototypes meant to be unveiled the next morning. Cursing under his breath, Daniel turned the car around and sped back toward his estate. The mansion sat on 10 acres of forested land, surrounded by iron gates and motion sensor lights. Normally, the house felt comforting, but tonight, something about returning so late felt unsettling. It was 1:17 a.m. when he pulled into the driveway. Everything was dark, except for the porch light he always left on for his teenage daughter Mia, who was away on a school trip. Inside, the mansion was silent, as expected. Daniel grabbed his keys, pushed the door open, and stepped into the foyer. Then he froze. A faint sound echoed from upstairs. A soft thud, like a door gently closing. His heart jumped. He lived alone. No one else should be there. He whispered, "Hello?" No answer. Adrenaline surged through him. He set his briefcase down silently, pulled out his phone, and clicked on the flashlight. Slowly, he walked toward his office. His laptop was sitting exactly where he left it. That was a relief, for a moment. But the moment didn't last. As he picked up the laptop, he noticed something disturbing. His office window was slightly open. Daniel always locked that window. He swallowed hard. Someone had been there, or still was. He reached into his jacket and grabbed the small canister of pepper spray his daughter insisted he carry. He moved slowly toward the hallway. That's when he heard it. A soft sob, coming from Mia's bedroom. His blood went cold. He stepped closer. The sob turned into quiet sniffles. He gently pushed the door open, ready for anything. What he saw left him speechless. Sitting on the floor beside Mia's bed was a girl, no older than 16, shivering under a blanket, soaked from the rain, her clothes torn, her face bruised, and her eyes swollen from crying. She hugged her knees tightly, terrified. When she saw him, she backed into the corner, whispering, "Please don't hurt me." Daniel lowered his flashlight immediately. "I'm not going to hurt you," he said softly. "Who are you? How did you get in?" The girl hesitated, trembling. "My name is Lily. I ran away," she whispered. "I saw the window open. I just needed somewhere safe for a few hours. I swear, I didn't take anything." Daniel could see she was terrified, exhausted, and clearly in trouble. She looked like she hadn't eaten in days. He gently stepped aside from the doorway. "You're safe here. Let's get you warm first." Lily stared at him, confused. "Why? Why are you helping me?" Daniel gave a small, sad smile. "Because someone once helped my daughter when she was lost. I know what it's like to be scared for your child." He fetched a clean towel, warm clothes from Mia's closet, and a cup of hot tea. Lily hesitated, but eventually accepted the kindness. Bit by bit, she opened up. Her stepfather had been abusive. She tried to tell people. No one listened. Earlier that night, after a violent argument, she ran out into the storm with nowhere to go. She wandered for miles until she saw Daniel's mansion through the trees. "I just needed somewhere dry. I didn't mean to break in," she cried. Daniel sat quietly for a long moment, thinking. He believed her, every word. "Lily," he said gently, "you're not going back there. I'll call someone who can help." She panicked. "No, please, he'll find me." Daniel shook his head. "Not tonight. Not ever again." He called a trusted family friend, a social worker, who owed him a favor. Within an hour, she arrived to take Lily to a protected, safe home. But just before leaving, Lily turned to Daniel with tears streaming down her face. "No one has ever helped me like you did," she whispered. "You saved my life." Daniel's chest tightened. "Take care of yourself, okay? You deserve a good life." The next morning, Daniel attended the biggest meeting of his career, with his laptop safely in hand. But his mind kept wandering back to the frightened girl he found in his mansion. A week later, he visited the shelter where Lily was staying. She ran up to him and hugged him tightly. She was healing, safe, smiling for the first time. Daniel Harper had come home that night, expecting to find a forgotten laptop. Instead, he found someone who needed saving. And in helping her, he rediscovered something he had nearly lost in his busy world of business and deadlines: his humanity.